Alright guys, welcome to a brand new feature to the channel here. I am Nick, this is my girlfriend Kim, and this is Kim's Corner. This is going to be a new weekly feature here to the channel where Kim herself here is going to come on. She's going to bring up different topics of discussion, things going on in the world today, bringing everything together from kind of more of a Christian point of view. She's very knowledgeable. She knows a lot of things. She's very inspirational. She's always very cheerful. So I really believe you guys are going to be blessed by this segment. I am basically just going to be serving as her co-pilot. So without further ado, I'm going to hand things over to Kim, and she's going to let us know what this week's topic of conversation is going to be.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I'm very excited for this. I hope you guys enjoy it. So our very first topic of conversation, I decided we were going to talk about power of kindness. This is something that is near and dear to my heart. I feel like it's something I try and portray every day, and I feel like if more people in the world were able to just spread a little bit more kindness, I feel like the whole world would be just a little bit better of a place. And I feel like that is the power of God speaking through you. So as small as you think an act of kindness can be, it could possibly change someone's entire day. So every day I try and compliment. I work in the customer service business. Every day I try and compliment my customers so they know that they're appreciated. They know that what they're wearing is nice, or anything. Just being there to listen to them. And then one time a week I try and do something as a bigger act of kindness. So whether that be helping someone get all their stuff into their car, or I don't know. I don't know what the act of kindness that you might be able to present. That's once a week, if it's finding someone on the street and giving them a couple extra dollars to get them a meal that night. Whatever it may be for you, that's a huge part of my life, and I feel it's something that I'd like to bring into your guys' lives and see what you might have to say about that.
And that's so important too, because kindness is also one of the fruits of the Spirit. And I actually did a Bible brief on it a couple of weeks ago, where I went into the detail about the different fruits of the Spirit that the Bible talks about in Galatians. And kind of like you said, how these random acts of kindness, they seem to be kind of a lost thing now, where the world is so mad. Everything is so volatile right now in the world when it comes to everything politically, and rumors of wars and everything that is going on. It is so rare that you find those random acts of kindness, which I think were around much more in the past 15, 20 years. So if you look at it now, people are just, you see the expressions on people's faces, that people are mad, they're wound up, they're frustrated, they're tense, and everything like that. And that's all because of division that's going on in America right now. So what you're saying is so true, and I think it is so important to really just show that, and even just complimenting somebody. It's
true.
Even like like you mentioned, your workplace, if you get a new employee that comes in, if they do something good, compliment them, make them feel good, because it's gonna go a long way. It's gonna help them to be a better employee. It's gonna motivate them and really drive them to be successful. And it's really what Jesus would want.
It really is. And I found that the world has become a negative place, and it's an everyday life, and I've even found myself getting trapped in those types of situations. I try not to as much as possible, but you look around you and there's so much divide, as you were saying, whether it's politically or spiritually, anything. There's so much divide, and if we just all spread a little bit of kindness, spread a little bit of our hearts, and God, the more that we act instead of just preach, we walk that walk, that's going to give everyone a little bit of His light and a little bit of Spirit in the world, and show that Christianity is not a bad thing, because there's fear out there right now, and if we're just preaching about it, but we don't actually show kindness and show that hand of God, then why are we preaching about it? That's what He wants. He wants us to lend our hand, and that way people will follow Him and find Him. So
yeah, that's and we've seen it, especially in the last really month with all these hurricanes. We just recently had the shootings in Las Vegas, and I saw a story about one of the guys in Las Vegas that was involved in the shooting. I don't believe he was actually shot, but what he did was he saw people around that were being shot. He got into, it was an abandoned vehicle basically, and he started driving people to the hospital, getting as many people in a vehicle as he could. And he didn't have to do that. He could have just fended for himself, left the scene. And I mean, really, nobody probably would have blamed him for doing so. But he saved lives that day.
He did.
And a lot of times during tragedy, we see Americans come together. But sometimes what happens is that only lasts for a short time. And then where are those acts of kindness when the disasters are not here, when the tragedies are not here? Do they still exist? It seems like we then go back to our normal lives again, and then just forget, as far as what had just taken place, what had we had just done. And if we can, I think, really tap in, do this when there's not tragedy around,
right.
And really just offer that, because still you can have those hostilities and everything like that. But I think even doing it, at times of not tragedy, when it's just everyday life, like you were mentioning, in work, you greet someone in a store, or how you doing today? A simple smile. These are things that unfortunately they seem to be fading away in this country and really all around the world. But we can bring it back, right, little by little.
We can. And I'm actually gonna end this by challenging you guys. I want to see if everyone listening today, everyone who's chiming in, does an act of kindness. Start with once a week, something very simple, and just see if it's something that you can incorporate into your everyday life. If it's not already a part, hopefully, if you're listening to this channel, it is already a part of your life. But the more that we continue to show that love and continue to show that kindness to everyone out there, the more it's going to spread, and we can spread God onto everybody and kindness. So I really had fun today. I appreciate you guys coming and listening. For Kim's Corner, and we will see you next week. If you want to comment below, just put something. If you have any ideas or things that you want us to talk about, just let us know and put it in the comment, or you can email him, and we'll get it done.
Yeah, definitely let us know, guys. We hope you enjoy this. Again, I'm going to be making a special playlist for these, and it'll be titled Kim's Corner. We do 2 Ks, right? Kim's Corner with a K. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to make a playlist. All these will be stored there, so you guys can access everything from there. We're going to do this about once a week, so you can find the Kim's Corner playlist right here onto this channel. Great first episode. We're really looking forward to doing a lot more of these for you guys, as really expanding the channel here. Of course, you can check out the daily Bible briefs. There's a playlist set up for that as well. So yeah, we're going to continue to do this. Again, like Kim mentioned, you guys can email me, cardspan480@gmail.com. I'll put that below in the description of this video so you guys can access it there. And also, again, we never want to end any video without giving somebody the opportunity to receive Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. I know I was discussing with you, we had 2 people this week that reached out and wanted to accept Christ as their Lord and Savior. It might have even been 3, because one lady actually wanted to her daughter to receive Christ as well. They see the times that we're living in, and people are coming to God, and that's what this channel is all about, is bringing light to people in the world in the midst of the darkness, letting them know what's going on, the signs of the times, but really giving them that hope in Jesus Christ. So if that's you, if you're watching, again, you can comment below, or you can email at cardspan480, and we'll pray with you there. All right, guys? So we're out of here, right? Any other final comments?
No, I just appreciate you guys coming into my life, and I hopefully we'll spread something onto yours. So.
All right, guys. We will be back with you guys next week for a brand new episode of Kim's Corner. Until then, God bless. Take care.
Good night.
And we'll see you then.